Okay, let's see, number one. Let's see, we've got to do function addition and function subtraction. Okay, so for my addition, f plus g of x. Okay, I've got to do f of x plus g of x. F of x plus g of x. Okay, so I get my 2x squared minus x minus 3 plus 4x plus 5. Okay, so all I have to do is just collect similar terms. That's it. Okay, so I have my 2x squared. I have negative x plus 4x, so that's 3x. And then I have negative 3 plus 5, so that's 2. Okay, and I'm done. Okay, so now I have to do f minus g of x. Let me get rid of that. Okay, so I have to go f of x minus g of x. Okay, so I've got my 2x squared minus x minus 3 minus, well, I'm going to be subtracting something with more than one term, so I want to subtract the whole thing, so I've got to use the distributive property. Okay, so we got 2x squared minus x minus 3 minus 4x minus 5. Okay, collecting similar terms, I get 2x squared minus 5x minus 8. And I'm done. It's that simple. Okay, let's see. Number 2. All I'm doing is just using different functions. Okay, still the same process. Okay, so on 2, I've got to do f plus g of x. Okay, so I have f of x plus g of x. Okay, so I'm going to get x squared minus 36 plus 4 minus 9x squared. And just collecting similar terms, that's going to give me a negative 8x squared minus 32, like that. Okay. Now some people might look at that and might say, well, I don't like that negative leading coefficient. Okay, so we could factor out, actually we could factor out a negative 8. Okay, so you could write as negative 8 times the quantity of x squared plus 4 if you wanted to. Okay, that's another way to express the answer. There's no reason to do that. Okay, but sometimes people just don't like that leading negative coefficient. Okay, so now I'm going to do f minus g of x. So I've got to go f of x minus g of x. Okay, so we have x squared minus 36 minus, and again, you're going to be subtracting something with more than one term, so you got to use the distributive property. 4 minus 9x squared. Okay, distribute, and so I get x squared minus 36 minus 4 plus 9x squared. And then collecting similar terms, I'm going to get 10x squared minus 40. Okay, there's no reason, okay, to do anything else with it, unless, of course, you wanted to factor out a GCF, which obviously is 10. So I could write it as 10 times the quantity of x squared minus 4. But again, there's no reason to do that. There's nothing wrong with that answer. But if you wanted to do that, you could go that route too. Okay, let's see. Number 3. Okay. All right, so we're going to do f plus g of x, which means I just have f of x plus g of x. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to get x squared plus 4x minus 32 plus x squared minus 6x plus 5. And just collecting similar terms, I'm going to get 2x squared. Okay, collect this and this. That gives me a negative 2x. Okay, and then I have a negative 32 and a positive 5. So that gives me minus 27. Okay, and we're good to go. Okay, there's your answer right there. Okay, let's see. Now I have to do f minus g of x. Okay, so I have f of x minus g of x. Okay, so I have my x squared plus 4x minus 32 minus, and again I'm subtracting something with more than one term, so I have to use the distributive property. So x squared minus 6x plus 5. And distribute the negative 1, I get x squared plus 4x minus 32 minus x squared plus 6x minus 5. All right, notice the x squareds cancel each other out. So all I have is the 4x plus the 6x, which gives me a 10x. And then I have negative 32 minus 5, so it'd be minus 37. Okay, and you have your answer. Okay, GCF is 1, so that wouldn't help you out. Okay, so when we're adding and subtracting functions, it's really straightforward.